Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the Second Amendment, and we're going to be focusing in on the word arms, okay? And a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be talking to you guys about, I've picked up from this legal scholar, Mark Smith, over at the Four Boxes Diner, okay? So this guy's brilliant, okay? And he's somebody that judges, lawyers, he talks, they listen to. He talks before the Federalist Society. The stuff that he writes, there's a good chance that that a lot of the conservatives on the Supreme Court are listening to. So recently he was talking about the word arms, and what does the word arm mean? What does the Second Amendment protect? So what the Supreme Court has done is they basically have gone to dictionaries of the time, right, around the time of the founding, and what they saw in the dictionaries is that the word arms was defined as anything that can be used offensively or defensively, okay? So it's not just limited to defensive weapons. Offensive weapons are also included, okay? Now, obviously, a tool is a tool that can be used either way, but the reason why this is important is because a lot of times the anti-gunners kind of have us on the back foot trying to justify why we would need a gun like this or any other specific weapon for defensive use, okay? And the correct answer to that, rather than sitting there trying to justify why this would be better for defensive use, and it would, because you can, even in short distance, you can aim better with this. Women, small people can shoot this better than, or defend themselves better with this. But that's besides the point. The Constitution protects, through the word arms, anything that can be used offensively or defensively. And a lot of times the best defense is a strong offense, okay? Especially if you're at risk of having your house burned down by a mob, okay? So if you have a mob approaching your house with torches, and they're gonna, and fire bombs, and they're gonna burn your house down, the best defense is not to hunker down inside of your house. It is to engage this mob at a distance before they get close enough to burn down your house, okay? And plus, most houses today are made out of basically paper, right? Like sheetrock and like thin wood. So, if they're shooting into your house, I mean, bullets can travel all the way through your house. So again, there's very few things inside of your house that can actually protect you, and the best course may, be to take an offensive action instead of a purely defensive action, okay? So, and the Constitution protects that. Now, aside from, personal defense, where an offense might be your best defense, the Constitution was written really broad, so it might also protect you against an invading army, okay? Maybe an invading army of migrant gangsters, okay? So again, this is a great tool for that job. So that's one of the things I want to bring out here. And again, this is like one of those things that Mark Smith has kind of like opened up my eyes to, and I basically recommend you guys follow his channel. But I understand that a lot of people don't have access to this channel because they don't want to use YouTube, and they watch me on other platforms. So this is great because I can kind of pass along his information to other people. But the important point here that I'm trying to bring out is that the Constitution, the Second Amendment specifically, right, which is a part of the Constitution, the Second Amendment was not written to protect arms or tools that you would just use in a purely defensive mode. It also includes offensive tools, okay? That's why they picked the word arms, right to bear arms, okay? So the Supreme Court has accepted the definition of arms as anything that can be used offensively or defensively. So that offensive part is really important. We have it, okay? We have it. We own it. Let's not lose it, okay? So this is something that I think that we need to, like, basically be ready to protect and be ready to say, hey, it's not just defensive weapons, it's also offensive weapons, because sometimes the best defense is a strong offense. And also, you know, things might escalate. And again, it might be 50 years from now, 100 years from now, 500 years from now. The founding fathers were writing the Second Amendment for future generations, okay? So that might include whatever, foreign invasions, alien invasions, anything. You have to have tools available to you that you can use both offensively and defensively. And it includes all weapons, past, current, and future. Okay, so drop some comments below. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you all soon.